Welcome, everybody. I want to ask that we don't take any photos. So if you want, during the service, during this part of the service, but if you want a photo, you can take it now, and then we'll put them away. And a reminder to silence our phones. So welcome to the one and all. We gather here today to hold space and bear witness to the unifying matrimony of Angela and Lou. We have come from many different directions here today. Not only by the means of our own 2 feet, but also by the means of the lives that gave their lives. Every single one of us has a trail of ancestors. That have ushered us to this very moment. Please take a moment to notice this trail, to hear with these dearly beloveds. Soften a little and maybe just take a moment to just notice what that trail feels like. And maybe look around, and it's amazing that we all are here right now together in this waking life. Maybe just take a little look around. Within our soft heart witness here together, I invite Ron and Jim up to do the lighting of the candle.
So please stand if you're willing and able. And let's help Ron light our chalice by reciting together these words in our order of service. Love is the spirit of this community, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. If you please remain standing for our first song.
And I invite Lou's mother on up. And you may be seated.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for being here. Lou and Angie asked me to give all of you an introduction to them. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Galik-Schlatter, Lou's mother. So after unknowingly tracing one another's footsteps in some unexpected places, off and on during their lives, like Phipps Conservatory and Carnegie Museum in Pittsburgh, and the University of Minnesota campus in the early 2000s, Angie and Lou finally met in 2015, singing in Phoenix, the trans choir that was based near Denver, Colorado. Lou was a grad student living in Fort Collins. Angie was living and working in a Denver suburb. The first thing I remember hearing about Angie was when Lou's car died in a snowstorm halfway between Fort Collins and Denver one night. They told me that they would stay at Angie's house and all would be good because there were cats there. So why should Lou and Angie have come together? I looked into newborn Lou's eyes and trepidation struck my heart, and I said to Ron, "This child is going to grow up to be a critic." In that moment, I didn't know for certain what that meant, but I knew it had something to do with critical thinking. And so it is with Lou. Lou can visualize and analyze things I can't begin to understand. And so it is with Angie. Just a little over 5 years ago, Angie asked me whether I thought law school was a good idea for them. I had no doubt that Angie would be great in law school. I recognized a critical thinker when I talked to one. And here they are, 5 years later, from vague idea to done and done. And already, Angie is highly praised for their legal work. Angie and Lou share so much. Could two neurospicy people be better matched? They have finally each met the person who can beat them at board and card games, for whom animals and bugs and the natural world are the deepest blessings. Each one needs quiet, loves cats, and is delighted to share a home that will always be called Possum Paradise. We used to call Lou our woodland creature. Lou and Angie's shared passionate sense of justice fueled a partnered commitment to act. But the strongest thing that brings Lou and Angie together may be what finally brought their paths to cross: their generosity, love, and unselfish kindness. They wrap each other and all of us in that. We are all blessed that they found each other in the snow.
Jenica and Brenna, please come on.
Hello, everyone. This is an excerpt from the novel Borgel by Daniel Pinkwater, in which the young narrator and his uncle Borgel encounter the divine in the form of an orange popsicle.
I had to scan around a bit, and then I saw it.
There wasn't any doubt in my mind.
It was something powerful as the sun, or a whole lot of suns. And it was a popsicle.
It was sort of prancing around in the grass as though it were playing.
It was an orange popsicle, maybe a little larger than an ordinary one.
It seemed to be alive, and this is the unbelievable part. It was beautiful.
I know that seems ridiculous to say a popsicle can be beautiful, but this one was.
It was not that it was much different from thousands of popsicles I'd seen, except for the amazing light that seemed to come from it.
It was beautiful in a way nothing I had ever seen or thought of was beautiful.
Unusual, isn't it? Borgel said.
I wanted to laugh.
Or cry.
I wanted to stay there, looking at the shining popsicle forever.
It gave me shivers and made me feel warm, the way you feel when you're bathed in sunlight.
Uncle Borgel, what?
I mean, why?
I don't understand what I'm feeling.
It's love, sonny boy, Borgel said.
You're feeling what the popsicle is putting forth. Energy and love and a whole lot of it. That's why I never worry.
It's impossible to persuade anybody of it until they see it for themselves. But most of the big things in the universe, like that beautiful little popsicle, are like that.
Most of the things in the universe love us?
That's what I've observed, Borgel said, thoughtfully nibbling a fig bar.
Gee,
Yeah, nice, isn't it?
I felt that I was part of something larger than I could have even imagined a few minutes before.
Something that included everything and everyone that existed or had ever existed or ever would exist.
I felt that the universe was wise, and as part of the universe, I was wise too. This is the greatest thing that has ever happened to me, I said to Borgel.
You bet, sonny boy, Borgel said. What's more, once it starts happening, it never really stops.
That's a little scary, I said.
About all I can do is sit here with my jaw hanging open.
I don't know if I could handle it going on all the time.
Oh, it doesn't go on all the time like this, Borgel said.
Most of the time, it's just a little vibration you're aware of.
But you're always partly aware.
Just being this close to something like that popsicle is a little intense.
And yet, we're able to carry on this normal conversation while all that power is going on, I said.
We always do everything while all that power is going on, Borgel said.
The popsicle was skipping away into the distance.
I really loved that popsicle. I'd have thought I would be sorry to see it go, but I wasn't.
I somehow knew that it would always be with me in some way or other.
Boy, I said, that's remarkable.
I'm glad you got to experience it, Borgel said. You'll be a better person now that you know a little more about how things really are.
Welcome, Abigail.
An excerpt from the book Peace is a Practice by Morgan Harper Nichols. To know that I am great and I am small all at once is to experience the wholeness of who I truly am. I have been breathed into existence, and I also come up from the dust of the earth and return as the dust of the earth. The world is quiet at night, and yet I feel so alive. The world moves quickly in the morning, rushing the day along as I move slowly. It's all in the dance. It's all in the beautiful combination of it all. This is what makes it a symphony. All the pieces are great and small, careful and reckless all at once, daring within the frame, wanderer within the confines of gravity. We are small and great at the same time. We are small because we are only one human being, one blade of grass, one polka dot. But that one polka dot is part of a greater picture, and we are a part of that greatness. I think this dichotomy is why it's possible to be humble and proud at the same time. Humbled that here you are on the ground, playing one small part in life, but proud that you are able to be part of a larger story with everyone else too. This is why we can experience both the ordinary and extraordinary on the same day. Why God can feel incredibly close and incredibly far away. Why we can look up to a sky filled with a billion stars and somehow feel small, yet someone valued as an important part of this vast universe. We are both unique and average. We live with the tension of both smallness and greatness every day, and both are a part of continuing to become who we were meant to be.
Welcoming Tricia.
So now I'd like to invite you to participate in a ring warming. This is where we'll pass the wedding rings around the room so that each of you has an opportunity to send your good wishes to Angie and Lou's marriage into the rings. So when the rings come to you, just take a moment to hold them and then send your good wishes into them, infusing them with love and blessings. Okay, you've already started them around, thank you. They'll be passed around, and then when they come to you at the end, if you'd pass them over to the other side. Thank you. So Lou and Angie both share the wish that their marriage be the foundation for giving more love to the world. And in this spirit, they'd like you to join us in a practice of sharing more love into the world. And it's a meditation practice. If the rings come to you while you're participating in this meditation, just take a few moments to hold them and send your good blessings into them, and then pass them on. So in the Buddhist tradition, we have a practice called metta, which is the practice of sending goodwill and loving kindness to all beings everywhere. And one of the ways that we do that is to visualize sending good wishes to all the persons in our lives, beginning with ourselves, and then sending it out in ever-expanding circles. So please join me in this practice. You can close your eyes and take a few deep breaths together, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. So we're going to start by sending good wishes to ourselves, that we might have what we need in life. Picture yourself as you look today, or perhaps a younger version of yourself. And we're just going to send some love and kindness to ourselves. If you like, you can say inwardly to yourself, "May I be happy. May I be well. May I be safe. May I be at ease. And now think of someone for whom you're grateful for their presence in your life, someone you appreciate, and bring that person to mind as you say internally to yourself, "May this person be happy. May this person be well. May they be safe. May they be at ease." And now think of an acquaintance, someone that you don't know well, but when you see them, you recognize them. Perhaps a neighbor, a coworker, a clerk in a store that you frequent regularly. And bring that person to mind as you say, or inwardly, may this person be happy. May this person be well. May they be safe. May they be at ease. And now I invite you to think of a group or a community that you're a part of, perhaps your family, an organization that you participate in, your neighborhood, or perhaps the city you live in. Imagine all the people who are part of that group. And imagine that you are sending out to them, may all these people be happy. May they all be well. May they be safe. May they be at ease. And now we'll take a few moments of silence in which you can send this goodwill out to anyone in your heart or any place in the world where you want to send this wish for happiness and well-being. So thank you for your participation in this practice and helping to set a positive tone for Lou and Angie's marriage. May loving kindness always infuse their life together. And now I'm happy to introduce Julia Brown, who will be playing a song that was commissioned for this occasion by Laura and Ron Schlatter.
Your love is in the small things, lake bottom sand in between your toes, the rugged bark where the lichen grows, always the small things. The strange ballet of a dragonfly, entire worlds where the grass grows high. Hold on to the small things. Your life is made of small things. Small things, a gentle thumb on your shaking knee, that clever smile no one else can see, these lovely small things. Late morning coffee with nothing planned,
lucky dice or a well-played card, in silly notes when the day gets hard. We live on small things, a sudden song with a harmony, a family joke or a memory. These moments are a message from the source we all come from. It has loved you since your dawning, and it loves what you've become. To it, you are the small thing. Its love is you, the small thing. You have a home now, not the home that you were given, but the home you've made, a home of warm things, of soft things, of strong things. This home of small things.
So beautiful. Just tuning into our breath and our metta practice again. As the rings are still traveling around the room and all the warmth that's being put into them. And I want to say hello to you and to you, beloved friends of the deep and high heart, these two. I just want to thank you for committing to love and being here with each other. And I just want to hold that for a moment in gratitude as we're bathing your rings. And noticing our hearts as we stand in this mystery of this moment. What is this moment? Just soften into it. We don't have to understand. And in fact, we're growing this witness right now. This is part of our role, all of us together here right now, that we made it here. We came here to be witnesses, to love. And that witness is not only to the witness of these two beloveds and their commitment to each other, it's also to the witness inside of our own hearts right now. Growing our capacity, growing our heart space to hold each other, but first ourselves. And being really right with exactly how you're feeling. And it doesn't have to be how you want to be feeling, how you're exactly feeling. If you're uncomfortable, if you're breathing deep. We're meeting ourselves where we're at. And maybe softening into a little more. Maybe noticing the edges of where our breath reaches and just seeing where that is, and then seeing if the next time maybe there's a little more softness, a little more gentleness. All the way to the bottom of our feet even. The soles of our feet. We're building a container here. We're building a container all together. And on behalf of Angela and Lou, since I have the microphone in my hand, I'm just going to thank you. I'm just going to thank you. I know that this is quite the blessing for not only all of us, but them. They say, the big they, say that that love is a spiritual practice, right? And spiritual practice is best, it's an individual practice, but it's best done in groups. So we tumble up against each other. It might be uncomfortable, but we're polishing each other's hearts is what we're doing. And these two have committed to a lifelong journey of tumbling up against each other, polishing each other's hearts, which is a multidimensional process that has all the kinds of feelings in it. But it's a holy practice. And we are unfortunately slightly blind as humans, and we can't always see ourselves super clearly. And so it's a beautiful thing to have a mirror that maybe stands with you and, maybe challenges you sometimes and sees you as much as you're willing to be seen. How willing are you to be seen? How honest are you willing to be? The spirit of guidance within is often found in the silence. This is a process of learning how to stay. Learning how to learn about, it's all learning. It's not about being perfect, it's about learning and being willing to learn and showing each other that forgiveness and that grace, all in the presence of the great witness. So as we witness here together today, I ask you to just soften even just a little more. What's your breath say about it now? And I want to bring into our awareness with this great celebratory presence of love that we're all here to bear witness to. The stark fact that if we love, we lose. It's a fact of life that if we're going to vow to love until death do us part, there is death in that. And if we bring death into the picture, maybe if we really hold it every day, maybe we will be able to live a little more fully because we realize not to take it for granted. When death comes, like a hungry bear in autumn, when death comes and takes all the bright coins from his purse to buy me, and snaps the purse shut, when death comes like the measles pox, when death comes like an iceberg between the shoulder blades, I want to step through the door full of curiosity, wondering, what is it going to be like, that cottage of darkness? And therefore I look upon everything as a brotherhood and a sisterhood, and I look upon time as no more than an idea, and I consider eternity as another possibility. And I think of each life as a flower, as common as a field daisy, and as singular. And each name as comfortable music in the mouth, tending as all music does towards silence. And each body a lion of courage, and something precious to the earth. When it's over, I want to say all my life, I was a bride married to amazement. I was the bridegroom taking the world into my arms. When it's over, I don't want to wonder if I have made of my life something particular and real. I don't want to find myself sighing and frightened or full of argument. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. If we could retrieve the rings, please, dear friend of the heart. Softening our witness. Are we soft? Okay. Lou, would you please repeat after me? I come here today, Angie, to join my life to yours.
I come here today, Angie, to join my life to yours.
In the presence of this community,
In the presence of this community,
I pledge to be true to you and honest with you.
I pledge to be true to you and honest with you.
I will respect
respect, help, and care for you.
I will share my life with you.
I will share my life with you.
I will trust you and forgive you.
I will trust you and forgive you.
And I will try with you to better understand ourselves, the world, and God.
And I will try with you to better understand ourselves, the world, and God.
Through the worst and the best of what is to come.
Through the worst and the best of what is to come.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
And Angie, please repeat after me. I come here today, Lou, to join my life to yours.
I come here today, Lou, to join my life to yours.
In the presence of this community.
In the presence of this community.
I pledge to be true to you and honest with you.
I pledge to be true to you and honest with you.
I will respect, help, and care for you.
I will respect, help, and care for you.
I will share my life with you.
I will share my life with you.
I will trust and forgive you.
I will trust and forgive you.
And I will try with you to better understand ourselves, the world, and God.
And I will try with you to better understand ourselves, the world, and God.
Through the worst and the best of what is to come.
Through the worst and the best of what is to come.
As long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
Angie and Lou have chosen to exchange rings as a symbol of their love and commitment. Angie, as you place this ring on Lou's finger, please repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed and pledge you my love, now and forever.
With this ring, I thee wed and pledge you my love, now and forever.
And Lou? With this ring, I thee wed and pledge you my love, now and forever.
With this ring, I thee wed and pledge you my love, now and forever.
Angie and Lou, you have publicly promised your love to one another and your commitment. I call upon all here to witness that you are now married, and you may kiss your love. I offer you all now, Angie and Lou Schlatter Galik.
Schlatter Galik.
Schlatter Galik. Okay, we're gonna, sorry, this is a little cumbersome, I apologize. If you want to turn to your little pamphlet on the very last page, you can skip the middle insert, the recessional song that we're going to be singing. I want to, oh, we're missing a hymn. Oh my gosh, totally. Sorry. We got to break the glass. Oh yeah. All right. Blue boat. Stand on up, everybody. Blue boat home. We have so much more for you. I apologize. If you could please be seated. Or do you want them standing for this? We have like a tomb. Okay. So on the back side of the inside insert, there is a Katum prayer. This is a closing prayer. For those of you that are scared about how much more it's not that much more. O thou who art the perfection of love, harmony, and beauty, the Lord of heaven and earth, open our hearts that we may hear thy voice, which constantly cometh from within. Disclose to us thy divine light, which is hidden in our souls, that we may know and understand life better. Most merciful and compassionate God, give us thy great goodness, teach us thy loving forgiveness, raise us above the distinctions and differences which divide, send us the peace of thy divine Spirit, and unite us all in thy perfect being. Amen. And as a symbol of their love, we offer a tradition of breaking the glass. Are you both going to step up? All right. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the love of the Spirit be ever in your heart. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. May the circle be unbroken. May the love of the Spirit be ever in your heart. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the love of the Spirit be ever in your heart. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. The circle be broken but unopened. May the love of the Spirit be ever in your heart. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. May the circle be open but unbroken. May the love of the Spirit be ever in your heart. Merry meet and merry part, and merry meet again. May the circle be open. May the circle be open but unbroken.
unbroken. May the love of the Spirit be ever in your heart. Mary,